Ugh. I got hair stuck in my lipstick. What am I even doing? Actually, what I'm doing is I'm trying to be productive today. Yesterday, I did not get the things I needed to get done. I've got a major to-do list today, and I'm getting it going because, like, you see this makeup, you see it, I'm getting it going. I gotta record, well, I have to re-record a video. I seriously hate re-recording. I mean, obviously I hate it, but it's unreal. Are we not focusing? This camera kills me. Why does it not focus? This is actually one of the big reasons why I'm refilming this video. It's a hair tutorial and I wanted to shoot it from 2 angles. So I'm using this camera and then my main camera from 2 different angles so I can show the back of my head and the front and side, and, you know, be able to turn and actually show it happening, because I feel like that's important in a tutorial. And this camera is so horrible at focusing. It's the Canon G7X, and that's like a known thing. Like, that's its biggest flaw, I think. It was like focusing on the background like almost the whole time, and I was trying to edit it last night, and like, I'm just gonna redo it because, like, trying to stitch it together because of focus issues rather than actually trying to show the tutorial, like, that's so stupid. Like, I'd rather just make myself really frustrated and refilm it than do that, you know what I mean? I need to get my bangs in order so I can shoot this hair tutorial, and then I wanted to shoot an empties video. I like doing empties videos, and I'm glad that I have time to do it today, because I'm gonna be out of town next weekend, so I wanna get ahead, get my videos done. That will make me feel good and not stressed out. And honestly, I've been really stressed out this week since I got back last weekend. Well, I'm sure you may or may not have noticed, I didn't do a weekend vlog last week. I did shoot one, so I was shooting all weekend, and then I just realized with the amount of things that I needed to do last week, I just didn't have enough time to edit it and put it up. I had a really special day on Tuesday, and I had a holiday on Monday, and I actually like took the holiday and made it a holiday and spent the day with my family, and I didn't work. I mean, I guess I could have like edited my vlog that day. I definitely could have edited my vlog that day, but I chose not to. That's just the reality of the situation. But I think it was all for the best because I just had such a stressful week. Ooh, I gotta put my food in the oven. Oh yeah. Okay, I really need to get on with filming for sure. For some reason, I always like have a little procrastination thing. When I know I'm about to film, I like get ready and like do all these things before recording, even though I love recording. I don't know, it's very confusing, but try not to do that. I still feel like I need to tell the story. It feels so good out here. It's insane. I love it. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I'm not sure if I should even bring this up because I don't want to sound like a baby and it's not that big a deal, but it did kind of annoy me and I felt really misunderstood. I tweeted something and people had a problem with it. Basically, I just feel like elaborating my point and explaining more than I could on Twitter because I feel like people didn't really get where I was coming from, or I didn't make my point as clear as I should have, I guess. You know how I talked about on Friday how there was like so many Fenty videos, and I was even watching them and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have this foundation because I was watching the reviews and getting excited about it. I don't know if I specifically talked about this, but it's like so many people uploaded Fenty videos and so many people rushed out in the morning to go to Sephora and pick up the collection and then go home and record and edit and upload immediately. Just a lot of people did that, and honestly, like, it was one of the first times where I was like really like on YouTube and like saw it all happen and just saw like my whole subscription feed, like every other video was like about Fenty, and then like when you click on one, it's like all the related ones of course were about it, and it was just like, whoa, this just launched today, like that's wild. So initially I just said, I wonder how many Fenty videos went up today and yesterday. What would you say, like 150, 950? And I was just being a dork, like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of videos basically. And a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, yeah, I like seen so many, and not a big deal. And then I just like, I was just thinking things and I said, wouldn't it be incredible the difference beauty YouTubers could make if the number of people doing Fenty videos did one about a specific cause? And then I replied to that and I said, or even just a unified positive message like women supporting women or something. And then I said, don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with Fenty vids. I watched 2 reviews yesterday and really appreciated everyone hustling to get them up first. And then, but what if we had the same sense of urgency for something else? I don't know. I'm gonna stop so I can go record a video about my trash. Clearly, I intended to shoot my empties video yesterday and I didn't. I'm doing it today. But part of the reason is because I had the premarital counseling session and I got all caught up on Twitter because of these tweets. So I feel like there were 2 different ways that people kind of took it wrong or wanted to criticize me for saying these things. First, people thought it was kind of an attack on Fenty and ignoring the fact that this is a really cool launch because there's 40 foundation shades and that's much more inclusive than most other makeup launches. A lot of times there just are not enough shades for everyone and that's not fair and it's not cool. And that's something that is really, really cool about Fenty. But what I was tweeting really didn't have anything to do with the makeup or the brand at all. The only thing that I was really trying to say was, whoa, this is a huge amount of videos all uploaded like pretty much on the same day. And it's not because like all these people are getting paid and it's not because of, I don't know, it's something that's coming from the inside of these people, the drive to say like, oh my gosh, I gotta get up early, get to Sephora, spend this money, go home, hustle, hustle, hustle to get these videos out. And like, I don't know, it's just seeing all of those people activated and in motion and spreading the word about something all on the same day because they want to. And I was just acknowledging how powerful that is. And obviously in this case, it's about a makeup brand. That's okay. I totally wasn't saying it's not okay to make videos about makeup. Clearly that's what I do. And that's what I was saying at the end, like, okay, I'm gonna go make a beauty video basically. And I was just thinking about the massive impact it could have if the same huge number of people all activated at once about one specific cause or something. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not, I don't know, I wasn't coming from a negative place, and I just hate that so many people took it in a negative way and thought I was just like talking crap about a brand. I don't need to do that. That benefits me in no way. Like, I don't know why I would do that because I don't really do that. So I don't know. That was frustrating to me, and I did reply to people that were like saying like, hey, this actually is like a really positive, great message because it's inclusive of all the skin tones that typically get ignored, and that's horrible. But that's just not what I was talking about. And I totally acknowledge the good points that people were making, but then like there were some comments that were just like really rude, and I don't know, people didn't really want to see where I was coming from. I don't know, that was just an annoying situation. Also, people were like, well, what's stopping you from like making a video about a cause or a charity that you care about? Literally nothing, obviously, but that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about how all of that great number of people were all doing it in the same day, and I was just observing that it could have like a massive reach if everybody did it on the same day like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, of course, I would love to start that. I'm not gonna lie, the logistics of that, I'm not exactly sure how to make it happen. But I would love to see it happen for sure. If you have ideas about how I could make that happen, let me know. I'm listening. I think that's a great idea. But basically all I was saying was it was just an observation, and it wasn't meant to like make anybody feel bad, or I don't know. It was just, I just felt like it was a really weird response when I felt like I was really coming from a positive place. And I wish more people could try to see the positive in what people are saying rather than just jumping towards like, how can I get mad about this? I don't know. I just don't think it's a big reach to see how I was coming from a positive place rather than just immediately thinking like there's some sinister reason why I'm like talking crap about Fenty. Like, that's nuts. That's ridiculous. It just is. So that happened yesterday. Basically, that's what happened. Wasn't a really big deal, but I just wanted to elaborate more than I can on Twitter. Obviously, you have very limited space, and once someone starts being like really crappy towards you and saying things that are like, you know, you just can't have a constructive conversation, you just have to stop responding. So obviously I stopped responding at a certain point, and it was just like, okay, all right, thanks so much for being here. I don't know, even saying that, it kind of makes me feel bad, because over time, when people are just like sharing thoughts they're having on Twitter or wherever, and then it gets picked apart and kind of turned into like a negative thing whenever it came from a positive place, it's like, there's only so many times you're gonna go through that and keep sharing things and being open and before you're just like, ugh, this isn't really worth it, you know? I mean, obviously I'm talking to you guys, and most of you guys are like totally supportive, and I feel like we see eye to eye on a lot of things, and you guys are great about giving me the benefit of the doubt rather than jumping to anger or negativity, which I feel like happens so much on the internet, more and more and more and more. Like, people are just like addicted to being angry about things, and they just want to find something every day that they can rant and rave about, and that could come from a million different things. But one of my theories is that food's ready. People actually do kind of get addicted to that rush of like being angry about something online and arguing with a stranger, and, you know, like picking apart something that maybe doesn't totally make sense, and they'll never have to really like face it or own up to it in real life. It's just something that they can talk about online, and they go out of their way to find things to be upset about. Maybe there are things that they could be really, really upset about that are happening in their lives, but they'd rather not tackle that problem. So they're gonna seek out a stranger online and, you know, pick apart their random Saturday morning tweets and, you know, try their best to find something malicious and sinister in a tweet that was really coming from a good-hearted place. I mean, do you guys know what I'm talking about? And I mean, hey, I am not the best communicator. I have said that before, I'll say it again. That is a flaw that I own. I am well aware of it, and I want to get better. I wish I would have worded those tweets better, but it's just crazy to see it kind of just unravel like really quickly, where you were just like, oh, I was just like having a little idea, and then totally this is just not where I meant it to go at all, you know? It's just really discouraging. I don't know. I'm sure you guys have seen it happen a million times. I know I have. It's sad, and it's also just really awkward when it happens to you. Has it ever happened to you? I feel like it's probably happened to everybody, even if it's just like on your personal Facebook page. Like, you just say something, and then people in the comments take it a whole different way, and it's really awkward. My food is probably burning. I am so bad about that. Like, I hear the beep and I'm like, I heard the beep, I'll be there in a second. And then I completely forget about it. I gotta do this. I gotta do my video. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm pretty much just still basking in the glow of how cute she is when she's on her little pillow. She likes it so much. Did I say I got this at Target? It felt huge when I got it. It like filled up my whole cart, and I felt kind of crazy, and there wasn't even a price tag on it, but I was just like, I think Luna's gonna love it. Oh, she's so greedy for the pets. Give it to me, give me all your pets. Also, this thing is like about to disintegrate off of her, and it's so cute. It's a little cowgirl. You're a little cowgirl, did you know? She bites it. It's not tight or anything, but I guess she kind of hates it. Should I just take it off, or should I let her have this enjoyment? This like sense of accomplishment to like fully destroy this thing? Because look, it's like hanging on by an actual thread. All red. I'm at a stoplight. I just grabbed some food at a Snap Kitchen. There's the foods. Okay, I look sort of awful right now, but I'm gonna put away my Snap Kitchen foods and I'm gonna show you what I got as a little Snap Kitchen haul. Ooh, this is some interesting lighting. Refrigerator lighting. Okay, we got a Tex-Mex breakfast burrito. And then I also got the beef sweet potato scramble. I think this is supposed to be like a breakfast, but I eat it anytime. I like it a lot. And then another beef sweet potato scramble, and then a supreme pasta. I haven't had this. A pasta dish with pizza inspired toppings, turkey sausage, house-made marinara, mushroom, goat cheese, and green olives. That sounds delicious. Pizza pasta, sign me up. All right, why is this not just super? Oh, great, great. Next, the sweet potato black bean sliders. I've never had this before. I've never even seen it before. And then what I just ate like 2 seconds ago because I was so hungry, I ate it like a monster. The chopped brisket with barbecue sauce. This one is so yummy. I love it so much. Ooh, so good. Okay, I get it. All right. I bought my tickets to Atlanta with Grant on the phone earlier this afternoon. I wasn't vlogging because I killed my camera while I was recording that hair tutorial, which that's from a different video. I actually recorded 2 videos. This is not the hair that I did for the hair tutorial. I recorded my empties video after I recorded the hair tutorial, and I think that it went better than the first time. I had focus issues and audio issues and like pretty much every issue you could possibly have. Luna Bean is needing some attention right now. I am so ready to take this shirt off. Like, can we just, sometimes like off the shoulder is so cute, but it's also like, it makes it where you can't do life. And I don't like that, and I don't appreciate things like that. Heels, off the shoulder tops, like all kinds of like fashion trends that like we like totally sign up for. We pay money that we can't do things that we want to do in life that don't make no sense, okay? Anyway, look at Luna just giving up on life. She's just draped over my leg. Are you giving up? Don't give up, hold on, it'll get better. Oh, this sweet bean, I love her so much. Did you bring me your baby? Oh, Missy Bean. Oh. You know what? I have not updated myself on how Florida is doing. I did ask on Twitter, and a lot of people checked in, which I really appreciate, and told me how they were doing. There were a bunch of people that were out of power, and that the worst weather was yet to come, like in a few hours, like overnight. Oh my gosh, I can't deal with this. I hope that everyone's like in a safe place, and like if they didn't evacuate, they are prepared. And it just scares me, you know, like when you know something is coming. Anyway, I feel kind of disappointed in myself because I didn't get as much done off of my to-do list as I wanted to today. Like, is that not the story of my life? It is, and it's so frustrating. I don't know if I like continuously just expect way too much out of myself in one day, or I am just a massive failure because I like can never complete all the tasks that I really want to do. It's very frustrating, but I did record 2 videos, and that's good. It just set me back that I had to re-record that one. I just saw that I got a notification from this YouTube channel that I subscribed to. It's called Physical Therapy Video. This is really random, but for some reason I've never talked about it before. They have like the funniest, dorkiest, most dadly kind of like intro to their videos ever. They're physical therapists, and they do videos about just like back pain, neck pain, like different stretches you can do if you're like working on the computer a lot and you have like back pain, neck pain, like whatever kind of pain. I definitely have that because I spend tons of time sitting at the computer, and you know, my posture isn't the greatest. And so they have just like like extremely varied videos, but all like answering questions and stuff like that. And they like have this little shtick where it's like Bob and Brad. It's Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet. That's what they say in their intro. And they have like these little quotes that come up in the intro, and it's so like, I don't know if I get in trouble if I show you in my vlog. I'll link their channel below if you want to check it out. They have helpful videos, but this one is, it literally has, it has 4 views. It's like, I am early squad. Like I could go down into the comments and type first right now. I could, there's no other comments. Okay, I'm not gonna do that, but I could totally do that. This is what I watch on YouTube, by the way. So I want to show you their intro because it's so funny to me. Okay, so this is 5 advanced ways to get rid of knots, shoulders, necks, and traps. So why am I like this? I'm such a dork. So here, watch. It's always a little bit different, but the same theme song.
Bob and Brad, the 2 most famous physical therapists on the internet.
We're going live on Facebook. Okay. Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
And
therapist.
together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Welcome again.
They do this thing where they always say each other's names, like, yeah, Bob, yeah, Brad.
They're kind of a mystery, aren't they, Brad? They're kind of a...
These videos, I just watch them sporadically, but I do have subscription notifications on for their channel because they really do like share like helpful stuff. So if you have any like neck pain, back pain, that kind of stuff where you need stretches, like totally check out their channel. That's like a really random shout out, but welcome to my brain. This is my life. Yeah, I think this is the end of the vlog. I feel like this is a boring vlog. I hope it wasn't. But hey, this was just me being busy and stressed out and trying to get things done and semi-failing. I really am trying. Anyway, I'm totally rambling. I'm gonna stop here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I really love my vlog fam. I'm sorry I missed you last week, but I'm glad you're back this week. Anyway, thanks. I love you. Bye.
En chantant des chansons, Brad, monsieur.